So, KSI's response video was an absolute dumpster fire. It has 158,000 dislikes at the time of making this video. The entire video is just him hysterically laughing, calling every post by fans cringe, and a lot of yapping. In this video, I'll break down why his own fans have turned against him, and it's not because of Lunchly or his beef with DanTDM. The main reason he's getting hate is different. So, let's start. He starts the video glazing Mr. Beast.
But I gotta admit, Jimmy's new formula, when it comes to chocolate, is very good.
And I'm not surprised he likes Jimmy Boy's chocolate.
What do you mean by that?
I think I had the cookies and cream. Oh my God, so good. I literally messaged him like, brother, send me more.
It's official, guys. KSI loves Jimmy's cream.
Send me more of this chocolate, please.
Yeah, Jimmy Boy, send him more. First, he was gulping down Logan Gangster Paul, and now he wants Jimmy Boy's chocolate too. He's down bad.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
Jokes aside, let's get back to the topic. He goes on to explain the Twitter situation, which we've already covered. You can watch my last video on it. And when that doesn't work, he purposefully takes out a tweet, trying to prove that DanTDM's fan base consists of a bunch of racist people.
When a knicker like KSI does nothing in life and still gets paid for it in something other than welfare or food stamps, it's noteworthy. It's like how monkeys in the jungle have started to understand the concept of tools. Brother is just being racist. His audience just didn't know what to do. They couldn't fathom the idea that their beloved Dan was also exactly what he claimed that we were.
Okay, this racist reply we're reading right now has a whole 5 likes with 1.6K views on Twitter, and just the reply under that, calling him racist, has more likes than it. Yeah, dude, this one guy most certainly represents the average toxic DanTDM fan, right? Half of them are racist, bro. He purposefully just picked one guy so he could put this shit in the video. What an idiotic, toxic way to try to discredit a YouTuber.
Well, DanTDM doesn't actually own the sweets, okay? You own Lunchly, so it's not the same.
Okay, cool. Where was the same energy when Ryan Trahan released sweets? Where was the same energy when FaZe Rog released sweets? Now, I'm not throwing them under the bus because I tried both of their sweets and it's fantastic.
This guy still doesn't get it. He's actually that dumb. We're not just talking about a lunchbox, something you're supposed to eat for lunch, not a one-off snack during the day. You've got people mad because you're taking advantage of your fan base by selling them a crap product to replace a meal. And I can't emphasize this enough. You're targeting children with this product. Even in a recent Sunny V2 video, he explains how CoComelon uses highly saturated colors to attract kids, and Lunchly is doing the same thing here. That's just scummy behavior.
Children's TV expert Jerica Sands calls it the most damaging show a child can watch, explaining the sneaky ways in which they make the show addictive. Firstly, there's the colors. Take for example the wheels on the bus. The 3 main colors, blue, green and yellow, are all at maximum saturation, meaning they cannot be made any brighter no matter how hard you try. Extreme saturation is normally used for alerts and notifications, as it's exciting, dynamic and attracts attention, which is why it's also used in slot machines. CoComelon puts these colors in perfect contrast, making them appear even more vibrant, which is different to, for example, Bluey, in which the colors instead blend together.
Look, I get it. Lunchables is trash, but you can't go around saying, oh, so you're gonna buy Lunchables? It's garbage and gives you brain damage, so why not buy our product instead? It also gives you brain damage, but hey, just a tiny bit less, and it'll fill our pockets. You're being criticized because you're a YouTuber, not a soulless corporation. We understand when an evil corporation does it, but you're supposed to be different. If you start acting like a soulless corporation, you'll be treated like one too. The difference between you and other YouTubers selling sweets is that, at least, they don't pretend their product is healthy. They're not out here promoting it like, buy our sweets because they're healthier and better. But you 3 clowns, you're promoting your product like it's some kind of saving grace for lunchboxes when, in reality, it seems to be even shittier.
But anyway, I'm not seeing people going crazy towards them on Twitter. You know why? I've realized why. It's because people just hate us. People just hate us. People hate Logan Paul, okay? They hate Mr. Beast, and they hate me on Twitter, okay? When it comes to Twitter, Twitter is just a cesspool of the most depressed people on this earth. It's like 4chan, but worse.
Yeah, JJ, people hate Logan Paul. People hate Mr. Beast. But have you ever wondered why? Maybe it's because they're just bad people who've exploited their fan base multiple times. I mean, it's not rocket science. I agree with you on the Twitter part. Yeah, it's the most toxic platform. But you're not getting love on other platforms either. You're getting cooked on Reddit and YouTube as well. So, saying Twitter hates you doesn't work here.
Mentioning the Logan scam from a year ago and Mr. Beast situation from last month, bringing up a harmless DanTDM video from 9 years ago, but I wasn't the one complaining! I'm just replying to Dan! Am I not allowed to reply to Dan? He came at me! Logan Paul and Jimmy's situation isn't to do with me. When I had the whole situation with the P word, I'm not there like, Logan, have my back! Jimmy, where you at? Save me! I had to deal with the situation myself! So what does this mean? The fuck? Those things have nothing to do with me!
Their situation had nothing to do with you until you went and partnered up with him. You're acting like the serious allegations against Mr. Beast don't bother you. You're basically implying that Jimmy Boy can hire predators, exploit his fans, and teach little kids gambling, and you're okay with it? You'll continue partnering with him and people like Logan Paul, who, let me remind you, scammed his fans out of millions by getting them involved in multiple crypto scams. Not one, not two, multiple crypto and NFT-related scams. It's not because you made a lunch kit. The reason your own fans hate you is because you teamed up with a known scammer and now with a guy who's got predators in his closet. When you made Logan Paul your boyfriend, people were mad, but it wasn't that bad. So, you thought everything was fine and decided to team up with Mr. Beast. Do you realize that Mr. Beast is the most hated person on the internet right now? And anything he's attached to is going to make people hate it. You could have waited for Mr. Beast to respond to allegations, but nah, you wanted to stuff your pockets with more money as soon as possible. And if you had just started any business, people wouldn't have been this mad. In fact, if you had launched Lunchly with the Sidemen, no one would have been this angry about it. I don't get how you cannot understand that teaming up with known internet scumbags isn't a great idea. And it's not just me saying this. Your own fans are saying it too. Take this comment from just 9 days ago on your Clips channel, on a video with you and Logan Paul. It really sucks that KSI still works with this scammer. Another one. The I is for integrity. We will never forget what you did, Logan. JJ made a huge mistake joining his company. Even on your response video, aligning yourself with people that are hated and not expecting some collateral is crazy logic. A collab between a man with hella allegations and a man with hella lawsuits. And there are a lot more comments like this. I could go all day.
This is why KSI and the other Simon never acknowledged the controversy surrounding Mr. Beast. With this whole situation with Jimmy, he's dealing with it. And I know some people are like, Dr. Disrespect came out and said that he talked to a minor. You tweeted and said that you were disappointed, da 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 da. Yes, because I was a fan of Dr. Disrespect. There's proof online that shows I'm a fan. That shows that I watched him. With, what's her name? Ava. With the whole Ava situation, I don't care about her. I didn't watch Jimmy for Ava. I watched Jimmy, for Mr. Beast. Like, I'm not gonna comment on something I don't care about.
It's crazy how you came at Dr. Disrespect, and rightly so. But when it comes to Mr. Beast, when you'd expect you to do the same, you ignore all the allegations against him and pin the blame on Chris Tyson, saying, I don't care about him. My guy, even if we ignore Chris Tyson for a second, which we shouldn't because he might start grabbing kids, Mr. Beast isn't clean himself. He hired a known predator. We get it. You don't care about that. You only care about your money. That's why you partnered up with Mr. Beast and Logan Paul. Here's a fact. If Logan Paul didn't have you on Prime, no one would have bought it. The only reason it got this much attention is because you were in it. You gave Logan Paul a second chance. You gave him a career. Just keep that in mind when he goes around scamming people because you're partly to blame. Even after all that, your fans were so blinded that they ignored the fact that you scammed them with crypto. The video CoffeeZilla made about you, showing how you scammed your fans, if it was anyone else, it would have been major news and a career down the drain, but your fans didn't care.
But then I got another message, which changed everything from Zach. He said, I have one more KSI example with a different coin. Turns out on March 20th, 2021, KSI tweeted this. 2 NFT coins I'm very bullish on, Super and Earn. Any other NFTs I should look at? Now, normally when you're bullish on a coin, you buy that coin. But that's not what KSI did. See, right after he tweeted that, 6 hours later, he sold $174,000 worth of Earn token. And then 4 hours later, sells another $174,000. Now, if that isn't a textbook pump and dump, I don't know what is. He tweeted, that's the pump. Within 24 hours, he sells $348,000. That's the dump.
And let's not forget your terrible response to that video. You basically said you're too rich to scam your fans and just laughed it off. Exactly what you're trying to do now, but this won't work this time.
CoffeeZilla has made not 1, not 2, but 3 videos on me. And I haven't even responded yet. I haven't even said anything. And this man is just trying to annihilate me. Saying I'm a scammer. But I don't know. Why would I scam? I've turned down millions and millions and millions of deals. So many low-hanging fruit type deals. And I've just passed on it. I've just said, nah. So why would I go on crypto and pump and dump? For what?
You had the most loyal fans, and what did you do? You went and started businesses with 2 of the biggest pieces of shit on the internet right now. And what's your response? Their situation has nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. That's basically saying, I don't care about what kind of person I collab with, as long as I make money. Go ahead, collab with Diddy and sell baby oil. When you collab with pieces of shit like Logan Paul and Mr. Child Predator, it becomes your business. You get involved too. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Just lose the I in KSI because you definitely don't have any integrity left. And you lost the S when you started crying on Twitter and acted like a man-child. You never had knowledge to begin with, sorry to say. Regardless, I still think your fans will forgive you if you make a genuine apology video. It has to be a genuine apology, not just some I'm sorry because of backlash. You have a PR team. Let them figure that out and remove yourself from Lunchly. You might lose money there, but it's up to you now. Is it about the money or your fans? That's it for me on this one. I know he wouldn't watch this or apologize because his ego is always big anyway. Feel free to check out one of my other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.